just last week, a week ago, €245 million worth of supports. That's a week ago. To support our supply chain, like our haulage sector, the backdating of the diesel rebate scheme and the increasing of that to 12 cents per litre also. And we will continue to monitor. We have to be careful about using the people's own resources. It's their hard-earned tax as well that we need to deploy in a sustainable and affordable way. And I think by any fair assessment, if one looks back at the last number of crises that we've worked through together, like the outbreak of the war in Ukraine, cost of living crisis, COVID, even prior to that Brexit, that this government and the previous government, I think we proved that the measures that we brought forward were appropriate, were sustainable and protected our people and our economy and our society through those crises. It's not going to be easy. We're not going to be able to protect against every single shock or every single price increase, but we're going to work hard in that regard, and we will ensure that people have the best information that they need, and we'll continue to support them through it.
You did mention there the housing crisis, which you're well aware of, like the government didn't solve that, so could you forgive the public if they're not confident?
No, we discussed this before, you and I as well, and I think if you look back over the last 5 years, again, by any fair assessment, I would say, we built 135,000 new homes in this country. We brought it up to 11 when we need to do more, and this government is absolutely committed to doing more. We've actually reduced vacancy rates just last year alone in 1 year by 4%. We brought forward the vacant property grants, that over 17,000 applications in that, 5,500 properties bought back into use already. First-time buyers purchasing homes at the highest level since 2006. Now, they're not my facts, they're the real facts. But we have more to do in that regard, and I think if one looks again at the response post-Ukraine, the outbreak of the war there and the supports through cost of living, the COVID crisis, I think any fair commentator or someone who would assess that fairly would say that those supports worked.
In fairness as well though, Minister, more than half of a litre of fuel is going directly into the government's pockets still, even after the measures that were brought in. There is more you could do, and I'm sure you've heard from farming groups this week that while prices for them have gone up 50 cents a litre in recent weeks, the excise cuts for them are equivalent to 3 cents a litre. And you're talking about suppliers for the likes of a service station like this, so they definitely need more help.
Hey, look, that is a very real issue for agricultural contractors and for the agricultural sector. The initial cut was 3 cents on agricultural diesel. That's something that we are looking at, and we will be deploying further assistance as we need to do, but we have to do that in a sustainable way, in a targeted way. And I think if you compare, let's say, Ireland and the measures we brought forward in the Republic of Ireland last week with our nearest neighbour in Britain, the full supports for all of Britain were about 50 million sterling, short of 60 million euro for a country of 60 million people. We've brought forward measures of nearly $250 million.
But we do have much higher taxes on fuel than they do, so it's proportionate.
Okay, well, I might just answer your question, okay? So what I'm saying is, I know that this situation is very serious. Government understands that. We will do our level best to help people through the crisis, and we will do that. But we've got to do it in a way that's sustainable and that's affordable as well. And of course, we listen to the agricultural sector, the food producing sector, and we will support them further. Of that you can be sure.
Supermark's owner and founder Pat McDonough. Pat, a very happy day for you and proud day as you finally get to officially open the Banner Plaza here at Junction 12, Kilbreck, Darragh, straddling the borders of Clarecastle and Ennis as well. Look, it's been a long time coming, but great to get the reception, and the crowd out here today clearly shows what it means to the local communities.
Yeah, it's fantastic to have it open officially here today, and thanks to Darragh O'Brien for doing the necessary. It's a great day. It's a great day for Supermax. It's a great day for the Banner Plaza, and it's a great day for the people of the locality. And I've often said before, I'm not sure what the reason for it was, but we got a great welcome here the minute we opened. And I think maybe it was because it took so long to get here that everybody was anxious, and they were anxious because any place around the country, I met a Clare person who was from the locality, was asking, when is the Banner Plaza opening? And to be honest, in a lot of cases, I couldn't answer that question. But today is the official opening, and we're delighted.
It was great, even for myself as a local, walking in here and knowing some of the people that are working here now. You mentioned that, look, it was a €20 million investment, double the cost of the Barack Obama Plaza, but local suppliers, local contractors as well. Could you tell us a little about that?
Well, obviously, during the course of construction, we had a lot of local suppliers, a lot of local tradespeople, and again, it's benefiting the local community. At the moment, 70% of our staff are from the immediate area. There's 25% then that are non-national, and then the balance are from the other parts of the country that work for us across the country in different locations. So it benefits. It's a win-win situation as far as I'm concerned. It's as I say, there's a lot of students that work here the weekends. That helps them hopefully get through college, and they'll learn quite a lot from while they work here about dealing with people, about the value of the euro, about what it is to run a business, etc. So, it's and we learn a lot from them as well, because they have new ideas. Their tastes change a bit as the generations pass on, and obviously even introducing the likes of Mama Rich to the location is the first one we've done across the country, and it's gone down extremely well. So when it benefits the whole community, then that's when you're on a winner. And when you have a team working like here at the moment, where they all are out to help one another, and they all get on very well with one another, that's the key to it.
And just finally on that, obviously, look, it's a very proud location for the people of Clare as well, and the Banner Plaza, I'm sure, will have a special place in the hearts of us for a very long time. You did mention that you want to expand that kind of interpretive visitor offering.
Yeah, well, in all the plaza occasions we have across the country, we try and localise it as much as possible. So whether it's in sport, or it's in music, or it's in business, or it's in whatever else, supporting the local area is key, because we want it to be their plaza as much as anyone else's. We want the people of Clare, the people of Ennis and the surrounding areas to be proud of it, and that's our objective, to make it a place to be proud of, and that people can come and enjoy themselves, and whether it's in the food side of the business, or whether it's in the retail side of it, and the experience. And so therefore, when you walk through the premises, you will connect with somebody along the way there, whether you're from the locality or whether you're a tourist here. This is our objective, to help a win-win situation with Clare tourism and with the locality.
And Pat, is there any more big plans?
Oh, sure, you always have to be planning, but as I say, now we've with the current situation, it's very difficult to plan, because there's a lot of fluctuating in prices of fuel and in general across the board. And I suppose my big fear is that with the fuel situation as it is, that it will create scarcity of disposable income, and that's what I'd say everyone in business would be concerned with, because the sooner this thing is over, the better. But that could take a little while. But if the Americans pull out of Iran, I think that might be the next step to solving the problem. But as I say, it is a situation where, when there's uncertainty out there, people hold back, and businesses obviously hold back as well, just to see what's going to happen down the line.